Dinosaur arms. Hey guys, welcome to MimiMusicCorner. I'm just gonna go with that one. Welcome to my advice video where I talk to you guys, give you guys some advice on clarinet-ish. So I haven't gotten any questions, so it's not technically a Q&A yet. Hopefully by next month I get some questions. I mean, if you care. if you care about music at all. But okay, let's start. I'm just gonna talk like randomly about what I think about, like, my opinion on when, I guess, starting for beginners. I think this is mainly gonna be about harmonic parts of music for different instruments, like clarinet mainly, of course. When I was in 7th grade, that's when I started playing clarinet. We didn't have harmonic parts. It was all just like in unison, so nobody had to care about who had part 1 clarinet, part 2 clarinet for band arrangements, obviously. But when I got to grade 9, my teacher was very, very serious about music, and he still is kind of like my teacher today, even though I'm not in high school anymore. So in the beginning of grade 9, I remember feeling like, oh my god, like this is very different. Music in high school, at least with my teacher, was a very different experience than grade 7 and 8. Grade 7 and 8 we mostly just watched movies, which was not what teachers should like teach about, like, movies, really, even though I really enjoyed it because like we didn't do anything, just watched like Finding Dory, Finding Nemo, Charlie Brown, you know, those movies. I don't know why Finding Nemo though, like I can understand Charlie Brown because like the Christmas special episode has like music, but like Finding Nemo, why? Anyway, when I was in grade 9 and we were given our first band arrangement because we had to play at a Christmas concert, my teacher handed out like the parts. Let's talk just about clarinets for this video. So clarinet 1, clarinet 2, clarinet 3, these are all harmonic parts. So if you blend them together, one person has clarinet 1, one person has clarinet 2, and clarinet 3, you blend it together, they all play their parts, and it's a harmonic piece, you know? So that's basically what the arrangement had for us. That system is based on how well you can play. Like clarinet 1 usually is supposed to be like for higher notes, so people that are able to play higher notes easily, and clarinet 3 is like the lower note, so it's like the bottom, you know, below the register. I think I got clarinet 2 in the beginning, and it's like kind of like feeling like other people are better in that sense, and that he acknowledges that other people are better than I was. So, but I was just not a beginner, but like kind of, because it's grade 9, so it's a different story. I always wanted to be like the top, and obviously anybody that was really interested in clarinet or just playing music, they always want to be first because that's the lead, you know, and third is always just the supporter, you know, the bottom. And I remember I started getting first clarinet, and it kind of like got to me, and then I joined the varsity band of the school, so it's the same teacher, like we only had one music teacher forever. I started getting clarinet 3 in those band arrangements because I was a beginner. I was only grade 9, and the varsity band was up to grade 12, so obviously the grade 12s had clarinet 1. But the thing is, with the clarinet section, we only had one grade 12 when I was in grade 9 for that band, and we had a bunch of grade 10s that were like very advanced and they played clarinet 1. I had a friend who also joined band that same year in grade 9, and we always played clarinet 3 because we were supposed to be like a freshman, you know. But then when other girls from the same grade as me joined, they started getting like clarinet 1, clarinet 2, and I was like because I practice just as much as them every day almost. It feels weird like when you are put that way. And in grade 10 it was the same thing, clarinet 3. Even though I was like obviously more experienced. When I was in grade 11, I think I started like kind of going up. I never thought I would get there. In grade 12, that's when I got to a point where I didn't really care anymore, but like I didn't mind getting clarinet 1 even though it was harder. I realized that like clarinet 3 for me so much harder now for me than clarinet 1 because I'm so used to playing up the register than playing below the register, and like it's a lot of movement if you're playing clarinet 3. So I don't know, for some people clarinet 3 is easier, simpler, like you just play whole notes, that's it. And then clarinet 1 is like whoa, and it's a lot more interesting. But for me, I don't really care anymore. I mean, obviously you always want to play the lead if you're like me. The advice that I want to give you guys if you're starting out in band, or if you've been in band for 4 years like me, almost 5 years, just practice. I don't know. You want to get up to clarinet 1 in your band. You want to be the lead. Practice a lot. If you're not yet at that level, but you really want to do it, I don't know, steal someone's part 1. don't steal. Just ask for it, photocopy it, take a picture of it, practice it, and you'll get better. But the main message of this is Clarinet 1s are not supposed to be superior, but they kind of are to the Clarinet 3s. They're like the leads, as I said. That's basically what Clarinet 1 is. But don't worry about it. You'll get there. You'll get to Clarinet 1 eventually. I believe in you guys. So just practice. That's my advice for that. But if you guys want to tell me below your experiences with that, because I've always had very tough, struggle with that, because I always thought I was like bad, like I wasn't a good player if I had Clarinet 3, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. It's just you have to create the harmony in the band, or else like it's really plain and not good. So that's why you have those parts, and if you get made fun of for that, then that's not good. It shouldn't be, because it's a band, you have to create music and produce music and harmony. That's necessary. So that's the end of this video. I try not to move my arms because I don't want to create like friction or noise or squeaky sounds as I'm doing right now. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this advice-ish. If you guys want to leave more questions, I mean, you guys haven't yet, but like, if you guys want to leave questions in the comments below, advice or stories about your experience with that problem with clarinet, part 1, part 2, And next week I will be doing a tutorial on the song that I'm going to be playing by the end of the month, the 4th Monday of the month, which is going to be really, really cool. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always watching. I don't want to create the friction, but I'm going to do it. Subscribe to my channel if you want, because I post clarinet videos every week. Practice beats talent when talent doesn't practice. I'll see you guys soon. Bye! I'll see you guys next Monday with my clarinet tutorial. I have no idea how I'm going to do it yet, but we'll see. Bye! I need a new outro for that, by the way. Usually what teachers do whenever we have like a music supply teacher, they usually just sit around and do their work, or they just like listen to us and that's it. It doesn't get as weird as it did. Instead of standing there doing nothing, just listening to us, he takes out his phone and he starts taking pictures of us in front of us. Hey guys, welcome to Mimi, what is it? MimiMusicCorner? Wow.